You wanna marry me? What?
You're like, do you want to marry me? I read your lips and I said no.
Where I can find a decent, loyal, funny, good-looking guy around here?
Your time is up.
So TikTok said I can find my husband at Home Depot.
I'm not gonna get married.
Most men don't feel valued in today's society. When they solve a problem, their partner is constantly coming up with a new one.
Well, fire her ass, get a new one.
Why do men nowadays stare and act interested but never approach you?
That's hard.
Do you guys still want to get married?
Where are all the single men, and why aren't they approaching me? Well, all the single good men realize that marriage today is a waste of time. They realize that they would be digging their own graves. They realize that nothing they do will ever be enough, so they chose peace over headaches.
I don't want to marry anymore because the risk outweighs the benefits. There's a risk that comes with marriage that essentially only benefits a woman. A man marries you and can only hope that one day you don't wake up and say, I feel like I don't love you anymore and I want to leave and you can't do anything about it. According to ASA, 70 to 80% of divorces are initiated by women. Among college-educated women, it jumps to 90%. You know what's crazy? I mean, a lot of us women don't have anything a man actually wants that we can bring to the table.
You work for years, build your family and home, only to lose it all to a woman that decides she doesn't want you anymore. Totally agree. I lost $500,000. Never again. Marriage is not a union, but a business for the woman and a debt trap for the man. Not only that, but how hard it is to please a woman. You're basically playing Jenga, hoping everything don't come crashing down. The marriage is always over when the woman is unhappy, but no one speak about the man. He's dying on the inside trying to keep his family going. And because he has a family, he endures. Sometimes that can drive a man crazy. Getting married today is like signing your life away, but everyone's not the same. So pick your partner wisely.
Food.
What you got?
Mashed potatoes, macaroni, and a pulled pork sandwich.
This is technically my breakfast. It's 4 p.m.
You just woke up.
Most men today don't even get such treatment, even the married ones.
I'm jealous.
So TikTok said I can find my husband at Home Depot. Where's the husband aisle?
This woman walked around the store for a while, desperately looking for a husband. Better luck next time. And I'm pretty sure most men that go to Home Depot are married.
Desperate.
See a guy, like, you're trying to pursue me, right? But I'm just like, no. Oh, no. And then you keep trying. The woman likes it because she feels like she's wanted. She feels special. So let's say I'm the woman and you're the guy that there's 2 guys approaching me, okay? So you're the handsome one, there's another one that's not as attractive. So for the one that I'm attracted to, I want you to pursue me, and I may say no a couple times, but I still want you to keep trying. But then there's another guy who's not that attractive who's pursuing me. I'm like, no, seriously, stop. Like, I don't like it, and he keeps trying. That guy's not going to get anywhere. But if you keep trying, eventually I'll give in.
But why? But I don't want to do that.
That's confusing, because we don't attract every woman. You want me to flirt with harassment is what you're saying. When the rules of the game are stacked against you, the only way not to lose is don't play. Great tactic to strip validation from someone. Fellas, if she says no once, move on, so you don't feel wanted the first time he approaches you. Oh, it's the 87th time that he tries. Got it. This is weird. It's basically a game of tag. You must consistently chase after her to give her that thrill until she accepts you. This is just a waste of time. Any man in their right mind would not be doing such a thing. She's saying she can reject him again and again, but expects you to keep trying to pursue her.
Are you crazy?
Hell do y'all be finding these men that are obsessed with you? Good fathers? Can take care of you? Spoil you?
They're nerds. They're nerds.
You go for the nerd. It honestly blows my mind how we have this like entire trope in American literature and movies and TV shows about the nerdy girl who gets the glow up when she grows up, and she was this unsuspecting girl next door, always knows in a book, loved fantasy series and movies girl who then becomes super hot and amazing. But we don't say that for men. I want you to hear me loud and clear when I say this, so listen up. If he owns a lightsaber, green flag. If he has purchased a wand from the wizarding world of Harry Potter, greenest possible flag. If he has an unhealthy obsession with Ahsoka Tano, you better run to the altar. Bonus points if he's obsessed with Monopoly, because those little underestimated nerd boys grow up to be men who see what's in here.
I seriously doubt even nerds would want to deal with these women. They may be into action figures and other things, but I'm pretty sure they can smell the desperation and being treated like a last option. They're only going for nerds now because the men they want don't want them.
Fellas, you ever wonder why single women approaching the age of 30 are asking where all a good man at when their hot girl summer turned into their hot girl 20s? This is probably why. 90% of women's eggs are gone by the age of 30.
I guess we know why they're in such a hurry to get a man. But until you meet the one you want, don't fall for it.
Most men don't feel valued in today's society. When they solve a problem, their partner is constantly coming up with a new one. They don't feel like they can talk to women or go out in public looking left to right without someone thinking they're harassing them. They do all of the jobs that nobody wants to do and that most women can't do, and people see it as low caliber. They see men as a babysitter for their own child and less worthy than a mother. Courts usually always side with the woman when it comes to divorce and custody. And on top of that, they're expected to be the sole provider, be 6 foot, and make 6 figures. Let's start giving men the appreciation they deserve.
And the Oscar goes to this woman right here. Men really don't get the appreciation they deserve. Not even for the world that they've created. Everything that happens, it's always a man's fault. Now this woman, right, that you are about to see, is a great example of delusional.
Here's a list of jobs that men should not do, especially grown-ass men, okay? For one, McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's. Matter of fact, any fast food restaurant, if you think that you're a grown-ass man working in a fast food restaurant is okay, something is wrong with you, all right? Leave those jobs to the teenagers. My nephew can't even get a job right now because there's some grown-ass man in his goddamn 40s flipping my goddamn burger. Okay? Let it go. Leave it alone. That job is not for you. Anything in retail, okay? I don't want to see no grown-ass man handing me a dress, okay? Why are you a grown-ass man working at Ross? That makes absolutely no sense, okay? Target, Marshalls, like, guys, give it up. Leave these jobs to the kids. Leave these jobs to the teenagers. These are jobs you get in high school, in college. But once you're a grown-ass man, you do not need to be working in any fast food restaurant or any retail restaurant. And for you high-value men that think that it's high value to work for the city, let me tell you something. You're absolutely wrong, all right? No police officers, no firefighters, no construction workers, no mailmen, no post office. If you consider that a high value man, you're absolutely wrong, okay? There's nothing high value about making $70,000 a year. You men that think working for the city is high value.
As long as you are working and not breaking the law, you are doing good. This woman is also mocking people who works for the city and has no idea how much money they make. Her ego is bigger than her brain. This is what happens when you're being influenced by stupid. You become exactly like them. This is just something you can't fix in some people.
Babe,
What's up, man?
give me a woman's name.
Woman's name for what?
Just give me a woman's name.
Any name?
A name.
Megan.
Who is Megan?
It's a name.
No, but who is that? Why would you say Megan and not me?
Don't start with your games.
Out of everyone's name, you wouldn't say mine? Because why would you do that?
For any name.
I didn't say any name. A woman's
Megan.
name. Who do you know whose name is Megan? Because I'm
Megan
gonna get.
Fox, Megan Good, Megan Stallion, leave me alone.
You failed anyways, so whatever. Pick a couch tonight too.
Bye.
I remember this tactic. She must wants to go and see her boyfriend. Bro, she's starting arguments for nothing. Keep playing these games and there will be a Megan and another couch. She seems like she planned this. She wanted war, but it seems like the man don't care. He's done. That is a red flag if that's her response. And purposely starting an argument for no reason in front of the kid is more red flags.
Cheating is not a deal breaker for me. I think the more I mature and the older I get, I'm realizing like asking somebody to be your person for the rest of your life when you start a relationship, because I be looking for marriage, so I'm looking for the rest of my life when I start a relationship with somebody, because if you're not, then you shouldn't be with that person. But yeah, that's a lot to ask for somebody to be like that everything for you for like the next 60 years, because I swear I'm gonna live to like I'm 100 or 90, and I'm 30 something right now, so baby, do I really think I'm going to be the only person that you ever deal with for the next 60 years? Like, you're never, ever going to slip up ever in life. I just feel like that's really unrealistic. Like, really unrealistic and a lot to ask. Like, I feel like you're going to fuck up, but just fuck up, like, respectfully. And tell me.
Staying away from these women with this kind of mindset is the best thing to do. If she loved you, she would feel some type of way that you cheated on her. Some women can tolerate it because you got something they want. It's not you that they want.
Okay, fellas, so I have a question. What's the satisfaction you get out of dating multiple women? And not just dating, like actual serious relationships, like for long periods of time. The fact that you possibly are going to crush a female, break her down so she never is the same for the next man. She always is going to have her guard up and she may never let another man in. I don't understand. So I'm just really curious, like, what is the satisfaction for you? If one girl gives you one thing and another girl gives you another thing, then you should possibly leave both and go find someone who gives you 100% everything you want. Why do that to a female? It breaks us and tears us. Like I don't understand the concept of, I don't understand the reasoning, especially when you have two wholehearted women who just want someone to love them as much as they love them back. Just curious if any of you men can help. That'd be great.
It's simple. When one cops an attitude or you catch them cheating, you have replacements. Spinning plates. Where are all the good men? You either friend zone them or pass them up. We working on ourselves and getting that money, because relationships are not worth it. It's a waste of time. These videos put a smile on my face. You look like you was the gem back in high school. You've broke a lot of hearts. That's why I laugh. The men that are dating multiple women are the 20%ers that most women desire. The men that goes out to work every day and improving himself is invisible to these women. Fun fact, 80% of women only goes for 20% of men, and those men can pretty much do whatever they want.
You're one of the young women that are always saying, where are all the good men at? Ask yourself this instead. Why am I attracted to the men that are not good for me? Ask yourself that question, reflect on it, and it'll get you much farther than asking yourself the former.
That's because they like the toxicity those men bring, and now they're hooked on the thrill it brings. And because those men treated them badly, and now they're looking for the nice good guys who will treat them better. But it's only temporary until she breaks his heart.
What did you just say?
Everyone in this car has been inside of you at one point or another.
I have a question for the men. Do you guys still want to get married? Like, is that still a thing?
No. A lot of men don't want to get married. And it's not because they don't like the thought of having a lifelong partner to be there for them when they need it. But a lot of men don't want to get married because they're avoiding potential divorce. In a lot of cases, divorce ruins a man's life. He has to completely start over. And in general, marriage doesn't benefit men a whole lot. So while a lot of men like the idea of having long-term relationships, it's just not worth it.
She's correct. These men don't even want to get married. They don't even want to pay for first dates anymore. But some men would love to have a trustworthy woman in their life. But the risk is just too great. Last time I checked, the gym was a shared space. It's not a studio where you can film with your camera.